The legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu all together don come outside to come expose DSS again. As these people go carry secret cameras and all device go plant for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu room wey dey talk to im lawyers about im defence. Na these people dey listen to everything o. Na make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come outside for that talk come talk say e no go work o, say make Binta Yako carry him bag and baggages comot for him matter. Things are happening. You know say these people they no wan judge Nnamdi Kanu because they no get any issue against am because of they want insecurity to dey go on for inside Southeast. That is the reason why they still hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for inside that place. Sukwe kokowa. Make I tell you one thing that you need to know. Nigeria government are happy of what is happening in Ali Igbo today. If they are not happy, they will look for solution for it. But they have no solution and either. So holding Nnamdi Kanu is what they think is the biggest tool, what they will do to Ndi Igbo. But some of the Igbos are still sleeping. But I thank God that a lot are waking up. So the only option is to release Nnamdi Kanu. There will be a solution in Southeast. And what we are fighting for, being the independent state of our own country called Biafra, will be actualized with immediate effect, because the struggle is going to take another dimension when Nnamdi Kanu is out. Believe in me, this is what will happen. They know all these things, and that is why they are delaying everything. But very soon, they will beg am, send Mazi, carry your bag and baggages and go. I want you to listen to what the lawyers, the legal teams of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talk in this video. Please, as you dey watch, make sure say you share them.
Ladies and gentlemen of the media, welcome to this impromptu press briefing by the legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. My name is Aloy Mako. I'm the special counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. On my left is Nnemeka Ejiofor Esquire. Next to him is Jude Ugwanyi Esquire. Next to him is Chidiebere Nwodo Esquire. And on my right is Prince Mandela Umeborogun Esquire. Next to him is Ikenna Wangu Esquire. This is an observer member of the legal team with us today. Welcome one more time. We called this impromptu press briefing basically to recap on what happened in court on 24th September 2024. What happened is an exemplar of a defendant exercising his right under the Constitution when he loses confidence in the court before whom he has been brought to trial. It is nothing extraordinary. It didn't have to happen, but it happened for a reason. The reason is simple. We have contended, we have complained even in the media, and we have filed motions upon motions before the High Court, submitting evidence that where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is currently detained complicates his preparation for trial because of several unconstitutional incidents or conducts by the DSS. One, the DSS seizes our legal documents. Two, the DSS listens to our conversations. These things led to an extraordinary court order by the former Federal High Court judge handling this case that we be provided a clean room, free from secret listening devices, in order to be effective in preparing him for trial confidentially. That clean room was not provided, and the DSS continued to interdict our documents each time we go there. Under Section 36 of the Nigerian Constitution, this is wrong. A defendant is entitled, as of constitutional right, to the adequate facility to prepare his defense and to interact with his counsel in an atmosphere of confidentiality, free from any interference whatsoever. So given that DSS has become very stubborn in complying with these court orders, we did in fact file also a contempt proceeding which is pending before the Federal High Court. But there is no change in circumstance, which made it impossible for us to prepare Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for trial. So when on 24 September, the judge insisted that trial must proceed in the face of all these anomalies, our client had no choice. Not we as counsel had no standing to recuse the judge. It was our client, the defendant, that has the constitutional standing. So he rose up to exercise that constitutional right, because with this atmosphere of not being prepared for his trial, how could the judge insist that trial must continue? That was exactly what led to the loss of confidence in the judge and the request for recusal. I'll stop here so far so that my other colleagues can give you other background to this case and why you are here today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, gentlemen, and all lovers of freedom. My name is Nemeke Jofo. I'm one of the lawyers to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. A lot of people have been asking questions as to what happened in court in September 24th, 2024. And some people, including those in government cycle, tend to see it as a sign of disrespect to the judge and to the judiciary. We must clear the air. Everybody or any person who appears before a court of law must have that feeling of being in a secured environment where his or her rights will be protected. And not just protected, will be seen to being protected. Once you are before a court and you do not have that feeling that your fundamental right is being protected by the court, then you have the right to request the judge to recuse himself. And this can happen for so many reasons. There are reasons why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had to take that very tough option of asking the judge to recuse herself. One of which is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu believed that the judge was respectful to the Supreme Court's judgment or decision that his bail be restored. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu felt if a federal high court judge does not respect the decision of the Supreme Court, then there is no need standing trial before such a judge. Be that as it may, we feel the need to enlighten the public and to let everybody know that it was not an act of disrespect whatsoever to the Honorable Learned Justice Binta Inyako. She remains a very sound judge, an astute judge, and a judge we all love to appear before. Thank you very much.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir, to all of us. My name is Jude Ugwai. I'm one of the lawyers to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and I hail from Enugu State, Enugu Ezike in particular. The one thing I am so particular about is the issue of insecurity in the Southeast. This trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, no, the federal government is not ready to proceed with the trial because the Southeasterners are the worst victim of the insecurity that bedeviled the nation. I did say that my name is Jodo. I have lost a brother who was in final year, Faculty of Law, to this insecurity. And one wonders, okay, what is the interest of federal government in not being open to trial? Each time we go to court, they will say they are ready for trial. But you cannot be ready for trial when the atmosphere you create is not sufficient or conducive for the defendant to properly conduct the defense. Now, as a result of this insecurity, I cannot even travel to my village. And then instead of giving us free atmosphere for a conducive trial, they are insisting on trial, whereas our client is handicapped. And when we see that that is not a fair trial, we say, please give us time. We think we should do the needful. And they said it is impossible. That was why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu insisted that this trial cannot go on. Because if the federal government should consider the insecurity in the southeast and being aware that their primary responsibility is to secure the life and property of the citizens, they should allow this man either bail or give him enough room to discuss with his lawyers so as to effectively defend himself. So in the absence of all these things, I think, in my view, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was right to say, I need another judge. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never said, I need a particular judge. He said, I do not want to subject myself to this particular judge, but any other judge of the High Court is okay. That is what we see, and that is what we take. And any other judge they give us, we are ready to go with the trial, provided we foresee non-bias and impartiality. Thank you.
My people, as you dey watch this video, make sure say you dey share am so that other people go dey get the information. Una don hear am from their mouth direct that Nigeria has an agenda in Southeast. That is why they are still holding innocent man who does nothing to them. But I'm telling them one thing, that when you are beating a child and when you are maltreating a child, you are making that child to be stronger. Remember that nothing lasts forever and you will grow old. When you are getting old, remember that the power of that child will be superior than yours, and that time he will unleash his anger on you because of what you have done him when he is a little. And you cannot finish paying, because he will say, my son, help me to get this. He will say, go and get it by yourself. And what am I trying to say is that you are making the Biafran people to be more stronger. And once they emerge as a nation, you know the consequences. So it's very important that Yorubas, when we talk about Nigeria, who are those Nigerians? Yorubas and the Hausa and Fulani have a good neighbor with the Igbos, with the Biafrans, because you are dealing with people who will have no mercy on you someday to come. This is an expo give to you people. Continue your agenda, but give them their ways so that they will not judge you tomorrow. Release Nnamdi Kanu now before it's too late. My people, share this video as it is hot.